Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another crypto video. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. I hope everybody is having an amazing day today. I hope everybody had a great Sunday and a Father's Day as well. The market did not give us gifts of joy. We are getting some great buying opportunities, like I said. A lot of these opportunities that we are seeing in the market are incredible, especially for XRP, HBAR, etc. We've been talking about these for quite some time. Right now, the fear and greed index is showing extreme fear going throughout the entire market. I'm seeing it on Twitter as well. A lot of people are saying, hey, it's over. We are going into a bear market. I've been laughing at half of the things that we see every single day on Twitter. Twitter is such a FUD storm right now, where a lot of people are getting shaken out. I mentioned multiple times, this is what they want. They want you to sell your bags. They want to buy your cheap bags because, listen, this market is extremely volatile. It is extremely manipulated, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Anybody who told you that this is, hey, you're going to be a millionaire overnight is completely wrong, and they are shilling you pure hopium. So let's jump into this and really let's analyze this overall. So first and foremost, we're going to check out the indices. So first, the SPX and all this stuff doesn't really matter right now, and I'll tell you why. The market was not open over the weekend. We already know the stock market does not run over the weekend, but the reason why I'm bringing these up is right now we are seeing the Dow Jones down 533 points. This is from Friday. S&P 500 down almost 56. The NASDAQ is down almost 131. Now, the interesting thing about this is, pretty much the entire market worldwide is completely garbage. If we look here, everything is bad. But I can tell you right now, tomorrow is going to be a big day. First, we already had our weekly candle close day, which was not the greatest, I will completely admit with you guys. But what we are going to see tomorrow is all of this get updated now. The markets are going to open, and who knows what's going to happen. Tomorrow could be a telltale sign for cryptocurrencies overall. We could see Dow Jones pretty much jumping back into its full line of course. We could see the NASDAQ and S&P 500 also kind of make way as the Dow Jones does move up. But we also have to keep an eye on the DXY, which is also the dollar, right? We've been talking about the dollar for quite some time. Right now, we are at, and I'm telling you right now, this is a big crucial point for the DXY as well. We are on some resistance zones here if we look from April. And I have a few other marks here. So we could have a rally up to this 92.5 zone, which I know is not a lot if you look at what it is currently, but it is a lot for the dollar because we've mentioned multiple times when the dollar increases in price, it is not good for crypto. And I don't mean let's have the DXY crash all the way down to 70, 60. No, absolutely not. I would like it to come back down to these 89s. This would be bullish down here. If we look down here, would be very bullish for the dollar. Right now is a good time to pretty much say, hey, let's put our fiat into something that's down 30-40% overall. I mean, if we come over here to the market and we refresh this, we could actually see the change live. It's down about $40 billion in total market cap, and we also see dominance is still pretty high at that 44.9. Bitcoin down 3%. A lot of assets are down. XRP is down almost 4% overall. But we do see a lot of assets that are changing the course right now. A lot of them are down, but we also see some that are up a little bit. Again, right now it's not a bad time to buy. We could see a little bit of a relief rally tomorrow. Like I said, if the markets open good, we still got to analyze it. I'm waiting to see what happens tomorrow, but I will say this. We do have a few things to really look as we can see it right now, right? The dollar is massively pumping. It is doing parabolic pushes up. I know this isn't much in terms of a movement because, it doesn't look like anything, but it is, right? The dollar moving up almost 3% is bullish for the dollar. Not bullish for us, obviously it's bearish, but I do have a few targets like that 92.5 and also 93.4, as we do see that we got a massive rejection off of that zone up here. If we actually look, it was about almost a 5% drop in price for the dollar, which is massive. Now we do see the 200-day MA here, which is labeled in yellow. Now that is about at that 91.5 zone. I would like us to break below that, because that will tell us, hey, we could retest the 100-day MA, which would be about that 91.10 zone. We could also see, the 50 being retested, which if we break that, that will flip bullish for crypto, as that means that we are crashing on the dollar's value, which we do see quite a little bit of a dip here, but it's nothing too crazy, right? This is nothing too crazy. I'm expecting us to most likely fall on the dollar value as we do open tomorrow. We'll see and analyze it overall. Now, I do want to talk about Bitcoin, as we did get that death cross. Everybody was saying the death cross, the death cross. And look at what happened once we got that, right? It wasn't a massive sell-off. We actually, if we look here, let me move my little X out of the zone. We actually hit my X perfectly at that 33.5K zone. I told you guys that that is such a strong support zone, and we back tested it once, and we back tested it again, and look, we might get another back test on it, as we are trading on a little bit of support zone from back on 28th of May. So things are still looking good. I am not bearish. I tweeted out multiple times today saying, I see a lot of influencers saying, hey, I'm bullish, Bitcoin to 100K. Then the next day they're saying Bitcoin to 0, and it does not make any sense. Be careful who you follow in this game, because a lot of people in this game are just shilling you hopium, and they just don't care to help you. Right now, things do look bad if you guys are short term. We already know that I'm not. All right, I'm not a short term investor. I'm long term. I still think that we are going to have a massive bull run this year. We do see the 200-day MA at about 43.1K. It's pretty much on support, if you will, or resistance, I should say. We do see the 100-day MA at 49.4K, almost 49.5K. And then we do see our 50-day. That 50-day MA is a huge resistance zone. We see that we got rejected off of it twice back here, nearly. And we also got rejected off of that zone here. We couldn't yet get to that zone. That is a hard line to breach. But until we breach that zone, I will still kind of remain a little bit skeptical on what happens in the market. I still think that for the most part, the bottom could potentially be in from this zone back here, which is 28K. Our actual bottom is like about 30K, but this is Binance, so the Binance chart is a little bit different than Coinbase. But this 33.5K zone has held strong so far, and I'm really hoping that this holds strong throughout the day, even tomorrow. But we really got to watch for the open on the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones, which, of course, I always kind of watch CNBC pretty much almost throughout the week, just kind of watching for updates on tech stocks and stuff like that. But I'm going to be watching it, seeing what's happening with the Dow Jones. Hopefully we get a good open. I think that will be very bullish for crypto as these three turn green. Again, like I said, crypto relies on the stock market. The stock market's down, crypto's down. I do think that we are going to see a massive stock market crash very soon. I just think that we are going to be able to have that bull run before that eventually happens, which is good for us because we do get better buy opportunities later on. But we did bounce off my X zone perfectly. I was expecting to. I told you guys, we are going to see some major sell-offs, especially on XRP. And we did hit some decent target points here, right? I told you guys that 70-cent zone is very strong. We didn't really break that 70-cent zone too much. We breached down to a little bit on, 69 cents overall. nothing too crazy on that. Like I said, we barely breached much supports on this, and I'm still very bullish on XRP. I still think that, yeah, we will see $10 this bull run, and 70 cents is a very strong support zone to really hold. We did reclaim it, and we have been holding above the 200-day MA at about that 73 cents almost exact. And we also see that the 100-day is at about $1.04, and we also see the 50-day is about at $1.09, which that $1.10. I even have it labeled here. That is a huge zone to break. We also see that it is a little bit of a resistance zone. We also see that $1 is a little bit of a resistance zone overall. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some price action tomorrow. We got to really reanalyze this, but things are still looking decent. My zones have been broken. They have been targeted. I told you guys on Twitter. I also told you guys in multiple videos that, hey, listen, we could see 70 cents. We could see 18 cents on HBAR as well. We could see 33.5K retest it on Bitcoin. It happened. Listen, we were expecting it. Nothing is bearish. The world is not ending. Don't listen to these influencers that are telling you guys that we are in a bear market when things are not looking as bad as people are telling you. XRP is still at prices that we've seen even during the pump from back in April. A lot of people are still up on XRP, and like I said, this is don't look at this as this was from our past video, but a lot of people are still up on XRP that invested back here. I'm in profit still on XRP. I'm in profit still on a lot of assets. Some assets, I will be completely honest with you guys. Like I said, I'm not a perfect trader. I'm still in some deep waters on assets, but I'm not worried, and nobody else should be worried either. Right? Listen, this game, even if, say for so, and I say this with caution, but say for so, we had a bear market that came tomorrow. Everything crashes. Stock market crash. Massive hysteria happens. Would you guys really be too concerned? And the reason why I say that is, if you're not overstretched in this game to the point where, you can't afford what you put in to lose, and hold for 3 to 4 years, then obviously, you'll be fine, because the next bull run will put you in profit no matter what, and you're not overstretched, so you could lose what you put in. That's why I always say only invest what you could lose and feel comfortable losing, because you'll still make it back eventually in time. But I'm not saying that we're in a bear market, because I don't think that we are. I still think everything looks good. Bitcoin is still ranging on support. I still think that we look good. If we look here, right, this support zone is still very strong that it's actually on. And we're bouncing off of it a little bit here and there. Now, of course, if we break it, yeah, we retest 33.5K. But do I expect that 33.5K to be broken? Absolutely not. We've regained that line multiple times. I bought today multiple times on HBAR. I bought today on XRP. I bought ALBT. I bought multiple stocks, and I don't feel worried at all. I actually feel confident overall. So I don't know. I mean, let me know what you guys think on this down in the comments below. Like I said, I'm still very bullish. I'm not switching my narrative. I'm not going to go back on my narrative. If I'm wrong and Bitcoin crashes down to 20K and 15K and whatever the case may be, I will tell you guys that I'm wrong. I will say, listen, I mean, I was wrong. We were in a bear market, but I don't think that we are. I will completely admit where I make a mistake or where I'm wrong or where I'm at a loss or whatever the case may be. I'm not perfect. Nobody is in this game. Anybody that is claiming that they're perfect and they're making, I'm making mad profit every single day because my charting is off the charts. Listen, they're lying to you. Some people will make mad profits in this game, but there's also those same people that will make massive losses too to make up for their massive gains. So hey, it is what it is. Don't follow egotistical crypto Twitter influencers that are constantly shilling hopium or bearishness or whatever the case may be. I'm still very bullish. There's nothing that's telling me that we're in a bear market or anything like that. I still feel like the market is strong. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I hope that you guys all had a beautiful Sunday and an amazing day today. I know the market didn't give you guys that amazing day feeling, but hey, it is what it is. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys could always follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you guys all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.